Welcome back to New Rockstars. I'm Erik Voss, and the Falcon and the Winter Soldier just dropped a new trailer. And for any of you worried that Marvel going forward is all genre bending, what the I don't know why you'd worry about that. I personally love it. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, by comparison, is like a boom boom yeah fest, like in the spirit of Lethal Weapon and the Fast and the Furious. Fun fact, Bucky's Scream actually translates to
"Hello girl, kick your ass."
I'm gonna break down this trailer shot by shot because there are actually some insane visual clues telling us how this series is gonna connect not just to Avengers Endgame and WandaVision, but the future Marvel titles like Secret Invasion and X-Men and these Cap team-up movies that are being announced. Let's get started.
So, who would like to start? Mr. Barnes, why does Sam aggravate you?
15 seconds to drop. So what's our plan? Great.
Okay, we open on this hilarious couple counseling scene. They are an unusual couple, you know. But notice the music. It's got this jarring synthy scream. Actually, in my breakdown last year of Captain America Winter Soldier, I pointed out how the Winter Soldier music was composed using this distorted scream. To make that sound, the composer literally screamed in his studio and used that, distorted it, stretched it out, kind of like grated it over metal, all as a way to nod to Bucky's inner torment, dating back to his scream in that fall from the train in the first Cap film, when he fell into Hydra's clutches. So this is the scream of Bucky's buried rage from being brainwashed by Hydra into a killing machine. By the way, WandaVision is currently showing Wanda dealing with a similar Hydra-induced trauma, but this opening clip syncs that sound effect with Sam diving out of the cargo plane. And in doing so, Sam is evoking Cap from Winter Soldier.
Is he wearing a parachute?
No. No, he wasn't.
Next clip.
Superheroes cannot be allowed to exist. I have no intention to leave my work unfinished.
All right, we glide into this Asian city. This is Madripoor, a fictional setting for the Marvel Comics located near real-life Singapore. It's a haven for criminals in the Marvel Universe. There is a huge wealth gap, super rich crime lords in the towering skyscrapers, and the bottom feeders in the street-level drug dens. You can see the same kind of disparity in the vessels in the harbor. Massive luxury yachts and more modest fishing boats. Madripoor, like places like Sokovia and Wakanda, is the latest new fictional setting on Earth being explored in the MCU. In the comics, it has ties to the X-Men and Wolverine, as well as to the Hand, the enemies of Daredevil and Iron Fist. This is really exciting that we're going there. But now that WandaVision appears to be bringing in Quicksilver from the Fox X-Men universe, the MCU might have more of a multiverse explanation in mind for how mutants are coming into the MCU. There's a couple of other explanations for what's going on there. I got a whole other video coming out about it tomorrow. Keep an eye out for it. Zemo, now carrying his iconic purple mask, continues his plot to wipe out superheroes from Civil War. But how did he escape from captivity? Well, perhaps the blip. Because WandaVision just showed us that the snap's reversal without warning resulted in total chaos across the universe. If a hospital could be suddenly overrun, so could whatever prison facility Zemo was being kept in. Actually, remember, the last trailer showed a shot of what looked like a simmering prison riot. Guards overwhelmed. That could have been that post-blip moment. Another possibility, he could have been released by Thunderbolt Ross in some plot by Ross to create a Thunderbolts team of anti-heroes similar to Zemo's Citizen V arc in the Thunderbolts comics. We'll see if they end up going in that direction. But here, Zemo stands at a Sokovia Memorial statue. Think about it. Everyone else in the world just got reunited with their lost loved ones from the blip, but not Zemo. His family remains dead. Like Wanda dealing with Vision's death, everyone who died right up until the moment of that snap stays dead, unfortunately. Except Loki. He's always the exception of the rule. Let's move on.
The world's upside down right now.
Where do we start?
Here, Bucky, going by MCU ballcap rules, has the best disguise. No one's gonna recognize him. He's watching this military award ceremony. Now, I'm thinking this could be the moment John Walker gets promoted to US agent and gets the shield. Notice how Sam wears a non-military suit, and he looks wistfully from the shield to Cap's exhibit in the Smithsonian. He may be forced to participate in the ceremony to take the shield from the exhibit and hand it over begrudgingly to this unworthy successor. This series appears to be focusing on the legacy of Captain America. America. Carl Lumbly was actually cast in an unknown role, and many believe it's going to be the historical Black Cap, Isaiah Bradley, an African-American test subject for the super soldier serum before it was given to Steve Rogers during World War II. A guy who had this whole other history that no one ever gave its proper due, and maybe now Sam has to grapple with that history of black erasure. Also, if Lumbly is Isaiah Bradley, that could set up a younger actor to play his grandson Elijah Bradley, the young Avenger Patriot. Also, I love this, but notice how Sam looks up to the mural of Cap that is to the left of him, always on your left. Come on! Here, I love how the editing syncs up Sam's shield toss with Bucky's catch, kind of like these two buds are just tossing a frisbee. It makes it feel like great teamwork, you know? Bucky's catch and recoil kind of evokes Cap's catch and recoil of Mjolnir in Endgame. But this video was sponsored by Sheath Underwear. It's boxers that are designed to keep your bits gently separated for maximum comfort. So let's get a peek under the hood on these bad boys. So Sheath has 3 individual compartments to keep everything down there separate, cool, and comfortable. You know, you got your this and you got your that. See, traditional boxer briefs just throw everything all together. Like that mean lunch lady who just haphazardly slops your beef stroganoff right on top of your fruit cup. Sheath has a modern, ergonomic design intended to prevent hot, sweaty skin on skin contact. Sheath is like the kind lunch lady who made sure your peas and mashed potatoes stayed separate. There's this inverted kangaroo pouch for your Joey to cut down on chafing and readjusting. These were actually invented by a US Army soldier who came up with the idea for Sheath during his second tour in Iraq, where it is hot as hell and his boys needed to breathe. So he invented this comfortable underwear to keep your boys cool and comfortable and leaving room for Jesus to keep them from kissing. So click the link below and use the code NEWROCKSTARS at checkout and go to sheathunderwear.com/newrockstars for 20% off and do your boys favor. That's sheathunderwear.com/newrockstars, or click on that link below and use the code NEWROCKSTARS for 20% off. Next clip.
Buck, I have a plan. Oh yeah? What is it?
Is you ready?
Here we go again, huh?
We've been grinding hard on the job. Can't take that from us.
Here, this club's painting collection includes Van Gogh's famous self-portrait that belongs in a museum. I wonder if during the blip, looters could have stolen famous art from museums and then it all ended up in the hands of rich collectors like this. Sam says he has a plan in this great close-up that matches the framing of Iron Man's HUD close-ups. Now, I was not sure what Sam's plan is, though this mission looks like he and Bucky had to liberate this plane from combatants first. So they might be stealing it, or stealing whatever's on it, or stealing it back from the hijackers. And Sharon Carter is confirmed to be back from Civil War. So glad to have her back, especially since she is at the top of my list of hidden government scrolls in the MCU. Why am I bringing up scrolls? Well, you'll see in the next clip.
Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready? You said you ready. Ready? Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready? Is you ready?
Okay, huge detail from this section, this wall of skulls. And the reaction to me, these kind of looked a bit ape-like, but then I have realized, guys, these are scroll heads. Huh? So whoever runs this club, they hunt scrolls and they use their heads for freaking decoration. Awesome. So the secret invasion is brewing, folks. People know Skrulls exist and they don't like them. Skrulls showed up on Jimmy Woo's notes in WandaVision, so we know the war that is coming. Now, I love how Sam uses his wings as a shield. They fold in over him, which begs the question, if Falcon's tech is this awesome and functional, does he really need Cap's shield? That's why I hope he gets to just stay Falcon, but that shield could end up in the hands of neither Bucky nor Sam, but really maybe the Bradley family. And right before the explosion in the shipping yard, you can see Zemo standing on a crate. He is wearing his purple mask, high collar coat. 4 figures are standing below, each with a different look. So Zemo is commanding some team in this series. Maybe the MCU's version of the Thunderbolts, maybe something else. We'll see.
Hello, girl, kick your ass.
Gotta get that pressure up before that bullet hit me.
Okay, more shots of this truck sequence. 2 red trucks, maybe some kind of heist. Back doors are open there. You can see Bucky being restrained on one, Sam on the other, as Erin Kellyman's character watches. This group is probably her group, the Flag Smashers, based on the Cap villain who wants to unite the world by tearing down national flag iconography. She jump punches Bucky off the side of the truck, and as Falcon swoops in under both trucks, it looks as though you can see him catching Bucky there. All right, final clip.
See? That wasn't so hard.
Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready.
Okay.
You say you ready.
What are you doing?
Whole squad ready. Ready.
Are you having a staring contest?
Are you ready? Ready. Is you ready?
Just blink. Sweet Jesus. I mean, how old are you?
So Bucky appears to win this staring contest. As the Winter Soldier, he was brainwashed to like never flinch. I love how when that woman snaps, Sam looks over, but Bucky doesn't. The Winter Soldier is frozen. And she jokingly asks, how old are you? And I love Bucky's response because yeah, he's old. How old? Well, in my reaction, my quick math was 101 since he was born in 1917. And then he blipped in 2018, making him 101. And then 5 years later, he didn't age. So assuming this takes place not long after Endgame, he'd either be like 101 or 102. But this is complicated because remember, most of the 20th century, he was on ice. He would just be thawed out time to time by Hydra to assassinate somebody. So Bucky doesn't really know how old he is. He just knows he's super old, maybe upwards of 100. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at EA Voss. Follow New Rockstars. Check out our great merch options at newrockstarsmerch.com. Subscribe to New Rockstars, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.